Okay, the first thing here is September 1st. We signed a contract to provide legal services to Johnson Corporation for 6 months. We received cash in advance of $12,000 or $345. So we know it's going to be some type of unearned account. So I'm just going to click on my chart of accounts to see exactly what we are going to use. So we're going to say unearned legal fees for our account title. So our date is September 1st, account title, unearned legal fees. Document number is R345, and then it will be a general credit of $12,000 and a cash debit of $12,000. Okay, and then our next transaction is to journalize the adjusting entry for our legal services performed for Johnson Corporation. And note that they paid us for 6 months, so from September to December, so we will have to do a little bit of calculations there. But our date will be December 31st. And unearned legal fees, nothing in the document number. So our debit, if we take the 12,000 divided by 6, would get us 2,000, and then for how many months? So 2,000 times 3 months would be $6,000. Our second account will be legal fees, and so 6,000 in the credit. Okay, now we're going to use the information in question assets to update the T accounts for each journal entry. Enter the date, the type of entry, and the amount. If no entry is required, leave it blank. So if we start with cash, the only place we had cash was right here as a debit. So we'll leave this first side blank. Our date will be September 1st. We're going to leave that blank because it's just a regular entry, and then 12,000. Not sure why I can't type in 12,000. Guess we'll check that here at the end, so we know we're going to have to come back and change cash. Unearned legal fees. Oh, that's why, because I'm putting it on the wrong side. It's a debit, not a credit. Okay, September 1st. There we go, 12,000 on the debit. We'll leave the credit blank. Okay, unearned legal fees here from this one. So that's going to go on the credit side. So September 1st, nothing there, and then 12,000. And so then here we have another unearned legal fees that will go on the debit. So December 31st, this one we will label ADJ for adjustment, then 6,000. And then we have legal fees as a credit, so December 31st, ADJ, 6,000. Okay, now we have just a couple more, because so kind of the same process here. So we're going to journalize the transactions here. So we signed a contract to receive legal services from Boge Law Firm for 6 months. Paid cash $12,000. So our date will be September 1st. And let's see, so this is going to be like a prepaid expense. So we'll come and look at our chart of accounts. So prepaid legal fees. Check number $672. And then it will be a debit of $12,000, cash credit of $12,000. And then now we're going to go through the same kind of thing for our adjusting entries. So our date is December 31st. Prepaid legal fees. And then, so basically we have kind of the same setup. It's for 6 months. We paid $12,000, so we know it's $2,000 per month. So our debit will be $6,000. And then, let's see, our adjustment will probably go just to legal fees again. Nope, 6,000 credit. Legal fees, expense, maybe. Let's see if that, yep. Fees, expense. Okay, now we're going to go through and fill in our T accounts. So cash this time is on the credit. So September 1st, $12,000. Then prepaid legal fees is going to be a debit. So September 1st, $12,000. Then we have it again as an adjustment. So December 31st, adjustment of $6,000. And then legal fees, expenses of credit, December 31st, adjustment $6,000. So now they want to know what is the balance of prepaid legal fees. So I'm going to assume that we're just looking here. Yeah, we are. So 12,000 minus 6,000, so 6,000. And the balance in this account represents how many months of remaining legal fees. So remember, it was 6 months total that we paid for. We used 3 months, so then it should be 3 months total there. I'm going to go ahead and save mine, and I'm going to go back and tell it to grade it so we can check on these. And it looks like we do have some mistakes somewhere, so let's go see what those are. Oh, on our fees, so I didn't count September, so September, October, November, December. So same calculation, so 4,000 or 2,000 times 4, so 8,000, which means we have that same mistake down below. So then that's just changing that to 8,000 and 8,000. Then, like I said, same thing down here, which then means our other ones are incorrect as well. So sorry about that. So just making a few changes. 8,000. Let's see, legal fees expense. It's 8,000. And okay, has the credit. These are switched to. And then we'll have nothing on this side, and then the adjustment of 8,000 there, which, like I said, affected everything here. So then the balance will be 12,000 minus 8,000, which means 4,000. And then instead of 3 months, we have 2 months remaining.